Previously on Nwar. Currently on Nwar are some mosquitoes. I swat and they drop like flies. I'm staking out an airstrip. I've been hired by my worst enemies to betray my best friends in exchange for my average family. I promised I would never do something like this, but now I'm eating crow. I've become a field agent. The plan is for a courier to land with a decoy briefcase. Since it will be a very fancy briefcase, it will seem important. It won't even be brief. It'll be super long. My old vigilante buddies are bound to show up. Bruce Bannon, my old friend, Blanche Grayson, my old partner, and the rest. The evil conspiracy that hired me wants them dead or alive or trapped in some kind of Schrodinger's box. After they're turned in, the courier will fly me to my estranged family. She'll give me a new beginning, a pilot episode. The jet lands and the courier gets out with the briefcase. But do I sacrifice my friends for this? Should I just run away one way on that runway? No, it's too late. If I leave, the conspiracy will just kill my friends anyway. But maybe I can warn them. We can come up with a new plan together. One that's win-win, or win-win-lose, where the conspiracy is the loser. Blanche, Bruce, and Lex won't die. Not on my watch. 1 hour later, there's still no sign of them. Not on my watch. The courier calls me over, tells me to put on my hat. This stakeout is stake off. Onto the jet for takeoff. We're going back to the conspiracy's headquarters. Soon we're in the air, flying like flies. To think I spent so long trying to find this conspiracy, and now they're willing to just fly me directly to their base. If I was still a detective, I probably would have snuck into the jet while we were waiting earlier. I would have hid in plain sight. Bruce and Lex knock out the courier. They were staking out my stakeout. I tell them I never really meant to betray them. We're all on the same side. We can take down the conspiracy and then find my family together. The good guys can win. Win, win. But Bruce says he can't let me do that because I'm not a good guy. For all my years of voiceovering, I've been an unreliable narrator all along. I was always the loose cannon cop, not Bruce. He was internal affairs. I was always the one to bend the rules, not my brother. He was just an honest lawyer. My wife was always going to leave me, but not because I was a criminal, because I was a bad dad. And I even lied earlier about putting on a hat. The plan was for me to go to prison so my wife could run away with Bruce and start a new life and new family. He was her external affairs. After all, whose daughter do I think that is? The plane dives and my world turns upside down. I don't know what to believe. I feel like I've entered a parallel universe, which is crashing into my perpendicular universe. But I do know one thing. I came here to bury the hatchet with Bruce. Now I'm gonna bury that hatchet in his face. I swing at him and he retaliates with a right hook and a left hook. This is life or death, a Schrodinger's boxing match. It's gonna be a fight to the finish, but first it's a fight to the middle. I try to grab a flare gun, but that idea goes out the window, along with Lex. The plane spirals out of the sky. My plan crashes and burns and didn't have its seat back in the full upright position. Bruce was my best friend, and now he stabbed me in the back. And stabbed me in the front, and stabbed me in the face. This is the end. He's bigger than me. I come face to chin with my own mortality. I see a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is Bruce being lit up by a flare gun. It's Blanche. She says she doesn't know my past, the guy I used to be, but ever since she met me, I've been a real hero. Anything else is a straw man argument. I've done enough. Now it's time to pass the torch. Let her take a car and battle the conspiracy herself. Do whatever needs to be done. Give her carte blanche. And she'll give me my estranged family's phone number. I ask how she found them. She says she's just a better detective than me. I've been one day away from retirement for 10 years. Maybe that one day has finally come. I can wear all the hats I want. I let Blanche go. She can narrate her own story. But as for me, no more talking. It's time to listen. And there's just one voice I want to hear.
Dad?